Welcome again, Gemini. It's May 2017. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au with your month in focus, that brief synopsis of the planetary movements and how they're affecting you throughout this coming month. And it is pretty significant given that Mars right now, the energetic, bold, red planet, is moving through your sun sign. And also later in the month, around the 26th, the new moon, which will also take place in the sign of Gemini, all indicating that you're really fired up right now and ready for business. In fact, the new moon is very much noted for its manner of changing people, helping them to turn over a new leaf, to develop new strategies in life. We see there will be some frustrations, however, this month as the month proceeds, especially in your relationships, because right now Saturn is retrograde in your 7th house. We also see your ruling planet Mercury is retrograde up until the 4th, and it will somewhat sit still, or apparently so, even there for a day or two. So give that a week or so till your ruling planet is really in the clear moving forward. But that Mars that's transiting your sun sign is going to create some problems for you leading up to the very end of the month. That last week of the month in particular can indicate a lot of frustrations for you in your relationships. We've seen that Saturn there has been slowing things down, making it maybe more difficult for you to feel that connectedness or intimacy with your partner. Not in every case, but this is, again, a general view of the horoscope for sun sign, moon sign or ascendant. And so having both that planet there and also your ruling planet retrograde, and Jupiter, which rules your 7th house or marital partner, being retrograde currently in the 5th house of love affairs, all of these point to the fact that you may indeed be, backpedaling on some aspect of your relationship or business partnership. So May 4th is an important one. That moves forward. We also see the full moon taking place on May 11th. That happens in the sign of Scorpio, your 6th house. Now, that full moon has more to do with your work, your workplace to be precise, because it is in the 6th space of the horoscope, and the 6th space has to do with such things as your workplace activities, your workplace environment, your co-workers, debts, even health and disease. So the moon there is not particularly favourable because it rules your income, and we therefore see that your finances may not be functioning quite as well as they should. We also see that the sign of Scorpio is really the weakest sign for the moon. So weak sign, weak space of the zodiac, all hinting at a need to curtail your expenditure, and also maybe to not get too emotionally caught up in what's going on in the workplace. Don't react too much to co-workers during this specific period, if I could put it that way. You see that around that date as well, we're mentioning the full moon in your 6th house on the 11th. On the 12th, there are, the 10th, there's a conjunction of your ruler, Mercury, with Uranus. So that is very impulsive, sudden and abrupt. That takes place in your 11th house, which is friendships. We then see on the 12th Mars in the square aspect to Neptune, which could cripple you. These are important transits for your work. I'm on the work issue right now. So the paralysing effect of a challenging Mars and Neptune being in your career sector, could show some confusion there as well. And maybe that strong, passionate desire that you've got to move forward is stifled by the right angle between Mars and Neptune in those positions. Fortunately, on the 12th, there is a counteractive aspect from your ruling planet Mercury to Saturn. You need that because they're the planets that we were talking about before that could be presenting you with difficulties in your communication, in your relationships, just in the two of you being able to come together. So that triangular aspect is very, very favourable and shows that the seriousness of your discussions will actually temper things and bring with a little bit more understanding. We have an important transition of Mercury into your 12th house thereafter. That takes place on the 16th of May, and this is a very low-key period. Maybe all of this activity is going to wear you out somewhat. So this is downtime, if I could put it that way. It's an opportunity for you to rest and really just step off that merry-go-round, that karmic wheel of madness that you may be experiencing this month. That gives you a chance to revive yourself. And we see while Mercury is in that position, there is indeed another really great aspect taking place on the 31st. That's a very transformational aspect. Mercury trine to Pluto, and Pluto is in your 8th house. So this is a spiritual aspect because two spiritual houses, the 8th house and the 12th house, hidden houses actually, which can be very revealing, will be activated. Apart from the spiritual component of this, this has some sexual connotations. So the sexual level of your relationship, that level of intimacy that you want and may not have been able to secure, is likely to present itself with this final aspect of the month on the 31st. Don't forget to stop in astrology.com.au for the textual analysis of these readings in a little bit more depth for you, along with the yearly reading to contextualize it. And then, of course, there's the daily readings, which everyone loves. We invite you to come along to that. And until next month, have a good one. Take care now. Bye-bye.